Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers.
And now, please welcome your Milwaukee Brewers.
And on the mound in this one, Ryan Pepio. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel. And that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
All right, just not ready for baseball. Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now. And we're underway here in the home opener. Oh, that got him.
Timeout. That ball got him right there.
The game is hit by the pitch.
Batting second, second baseman,
Here's the former MVP,
Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
That's a ball.
Fitzgerald aboard here at first with nobody out. There's the strike. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And it's second. In the dirt, blocked. Low throw, skips past him at third. This one in the air, center field. Perkins under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. The relay. So no one
Batting
on after
third,
the sac
right
fly.
fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Tap foul at the plate.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And the 0-2. Curve in the dirt. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just underway here in Milwaukee. And down on strikes. And that's the ball.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Shootout, nobody on. That one just misses. Now 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2 again. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him
inside.
away.
Inside, 3-2 the count. Back here at American Family Field. Today's starting pitcher, number 77. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence.
The
And if he
leadoff hitter
is,
tonight,
he should be
center
just fine.
fielder,
Blake
number
Perkins,
16,
up now for the Brewers.
Blake Perkins.
Swings and misses. That's strike two.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
This is
Second
Bryce
baseman.
Terang.
Bryce Terang.
No, that's down.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And the tying run is on base.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't
Batting
get jumpy,
third,
didn't try to pull the
designated
ball,
hitter,
let it
Terry
get deep, took the barrel
Carpenter.
right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Digging in, Terry Carpenter. Now quick throw to first. Now back in safely at first. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Can it get there? Should be extra bases. Hung up in a rundown there. The relay throw. And intercepted with an RBI double.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
In the air, right field, Tucker under it, and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Next for Milwaukee,
Batting fifth,
Ben
first
Rice.
baseman, Ben Rice.
In the dirt.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
And that is the inning. We move ahead to the
Leading
top of
off
the
for the
second now.
Astros,
And stepping
center
in for the
fielder,
Astros,
Mike Trout.
Ball.
Out to center. Perkins on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And is
Batting
one down.
fifth, catcher,
Here's the
Yair
catcher,
Diaz.
Yair Diaz. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Takes it in for the out. Here is Yoan
Batting
Moncada.
seventh, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And the
Ball
first
one.
pitch misses for ball one. Swings through that. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So Paul Goldschmidt now gets a chance with two gone.
Batting eighth,
All
first
over
baseman,
that one. Wasn't
Paul
able to
Goldschmidt.
elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Paul Goldschmidt now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Ball.
Tied up here in the early going. Right side. And that's the third out. Back here in Milwaukee.
Leading off
Now
for the
for
Brewers,
Milwaukee, Sal
right
Freeman.
fielder, Sal Freely.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Trout should have this one. And there's one away. And now it's William
Batting
Contreras.
seventh, catcher, William Contreras.
Fair ball. And he'll pull into second safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can
Batting
handle.
eighth,
Anytime you
left
look a line
fielder,
drive the other way, you feel really good about what you
Moniak.
did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Man, those are
Batting
the types of
ninth,
hits
the
where you don't feel
shortstop,
any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
Miguel
Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Oh, one down. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that's
Yep,
off the
that ball went
outside
out.
edge. Gonna count 1-2. Got it swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout
Up
there.
next for the Brewers,
Here's the leadoff
center
man
fielder,
for the Brewers, Blake Perkins.
Perkins.
0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hit weakly on the ground. Altuve tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Top half of the third
Leading
inning.
off for the Astros,
Stepping in for the
left
Astros,
fielder,
Michael
Hellman.
In the air, right side. Freeland on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. So the
Up
Houston
next
lineup
for the
turns
Astros,
over. Now it's the shortstop,
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald getting to start at shortstop, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Off the plate, ball one.
Strike two.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That one
Nope,
outside.
outside.
And the count's full. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Up next
His
for the
third of the
Astros,
game.
second baseman,
Jose
Jose
Altuve up to hit
Altuve.
here.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is foul back. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
There. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here at American
Leading
Family
off for the
Field.
Brewers.
Up now from Milwaukee,
Second
Bryce
baseman,
Terang.
Bryce Terang.
Well, these
That's a ball.
Brewers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Into the outfield, base hit.
Up next for the Brewers, designated hitter,
Getting ready
Harry
to
Carpenter.
hit. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swings through that one, 0-1. Got him swinging, it's a strikeout.
Up next for the Brewers, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
On the ground, right side. To second, there's one. Back to first, and it's over his head.
Up next for the Brewers, first baseman,
Right, his
Ben Wright.
He was late there, strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. As we go to the top of the fourth, and
right
stepping in
fielder,
for the
Kyle
Astros,
Tucker.
Kyle Tucker. Tied him up inside with that one. Strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fights it off. You'll see another. 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the Astros,
Now
the
it's Jordan
designated hitter,
Alvarez.
Jordan
Struck out
Alvarez.
swinging his first time. Hard hit, right side. Terang over to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the
And now
Astros,
batting, Mike
center
Trout.
fielder,
Flying
Mike
to center
Trout.
his first time. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That
Ball.
misses, and the count is 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. Cut on and missed. Struck him out. And that's 6 days for him in this one. Back here in Milwaukee,
Leading
bottom
off
of the
for the
fourth,
Brewers,
Sal Freeland.
right
Up now
fielder,
for the Brewers.
Sal Freeland.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. Out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. What a stop. Over to first, and they get the out. Now, Mickey
Up next
Moniak
for the Brewers,
single
left
to right in his
fielder,
first trip.
Mickey Moniak.
Now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And
Three.
he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on
Next
strikes.
for the Brewers, the shortstop,
Two down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat.
Ball in. That's ball 2.
Down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
They're now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one to first. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here at American Family Field. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Hey.
Swing went around. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman,
Here
Yoan
comes Yoan
Moncada.
Moncada. Picked up a base hit to center his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Perkins takes it in for the out. 2 down. Here's Paul
Up
Goldschmidt.
next for the
Fly to
Astros,
right,
first
his first
baseman,
time.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Astros,
So next up for Houston,
left fielder,
Michael Hellman. Turan to first, and the inning is over. Back here in Milwaukee,
Leading off
we
for
head
the
to the bottom of the
Brewers,
fifth. Blake
center
Perkins
fielder,
up now for the Brewers.
Blake Perkins.
The 1-0. Big swing and a miss. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Brewers, second baseman,
Stepping in, Bryce Turan. He's 2 for 2. a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Brewers, designated hitter, Harry
Three-pitch
Carpenter.
strikeout last time up. Got to put up.
Now pitching for
They
Houston,
turn things
number
over to the
43,
southpaw, Anthony
Banda.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swinging a foul straight back. Runner on the go. Ball outside.
Nope, outside.
Saving second and easily steals the bag. And it's second.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Low.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Brewers, third baseman,
So next
Junior
is the Brewers cleanup hitter,
Caminero.
Junior Caminero. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. What a play.
Oh.
Inning over. Top 6.
Leading off
Here's
for
the
Houston,
Astros leadoff man,
shortstop,
Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
So no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it
Up
on the
next
first
for the
pitch.
Astros,
Just kept it simple.
second
Played careful
baseman,
with the middle of the
Jose
infield.
Altuve.
And took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Jose Altuve.
Ball 1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Throw skips past him. And it's second. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering upstairs.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Here comes the 3-2. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for the Astros,
Well, that may end up being
right
an at-bat
fielder,
we go back
Kyle
to
Tucker.
later on when this game is over.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's through there for a strike.
Ball, that's
Way
low.
off that pitch down.
Slap hard the other way, but foul.
Ball 2.
There. And the count is 2-2.
Ball 3.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Monia has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Here's the throw.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the
Up
plate.
next for the
Sacrifice fly,
Astros,
and he gets
the
in the tying
designated
run.
hitter,
So
Jordan
the sac
Alvarez.
fly ties the game. Jordan Alvarez. The next to hit. And fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Swings and misses.
Up next for the Astros. Center fielder,
Rounding scoring position. Here's Mike Trout.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 34, DJ.
Line and a base hit into right. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. Those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Diaz swings through it for strike 1. Two outs. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Next
Ball
offering
two.
upstairs. Swing and a miss and out. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Up
off
now
for the
Milwaukee,
Brewers,
Ben Rice.
first baseman, Ben Rice.
And that one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Got him swinging. And 1 out now.
Up next for the Brewers, right
Next
fielder,
again, Sal
Sal
Frelick. He's already homered here in this one.
Frelick.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Ball. Down.
Bonda, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. In the air, left field, Helmet on the run towards the line. And there's 2 away. So
Up next for the
William
Brewers,
Contreras.
catcher,
1 for 2.
William. Now
To
pitching
the mound
for
now,
Houston,
they turn to Blake
number
Trinan.
49.
He's into
Blake
the game with the
Trinan.
bases empty. Swing and a miss. 0-1. To third. The throw to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. We go to the top of the
Leading
7th.
off for the Astros,
Stepping in for the
third
Astros,
baseman,
Yoan
Yoan
Moncada.
Moncada.
Ball inside.
That's a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long.
Up
and
next
so
for
could
the
every hitting
Astros,
coach in the league.
first baseman, Goldschmidt. Now running at first for the Astros. Number 19,
Looks like we got a
Jared Triola.
substitution at first. On the pinch run for Houston, Jared Triola.
Ball, that's in.
And a 1-1. Runner takes off. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
that's outside.
Throw,
He's
save.
safe.
And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. 3-1. To the right side. Dives and keeps it on the infield. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Michael Hellman.
Go-ahead run is a third. Michael Hellman up next for the Astros.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And a bunt right side. Rice. Lay at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
Always
Up
feels
next
amazing
for the
getting a job
Astros,
done when the team
shortstop,
needs you to come
Tyler
through. It's just
Fitzgerald.
bigger than your own individual stats.
And now it's going to be Tyler Fitzgerald.
Ball, that's inside.
Throw
He's in there. He's safe.
Safe. And it's second.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have
Ball
to be ready
three.
to do damage.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the Astros, second
So
baseman
next up for
Jose
Houston,
Altuve.
Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss. Strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really...
He's trying for third. Laser to the gaps and score the run. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in
Up
that at bat.
next for the
I'll tell you,
Astros,
when you
right
smoke a
fielder
line drive
Kyle
with a gap
Tucker.
like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. And they add to their lead. It's 6-2. So 2 down. York on out. Now at the plate. Swing and a miss. He's 0-1.
Nope.
This has been a
Ball
rough
one.
inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 4 runs already in the drain for the top half of inning number 7.
Did he go?
Tries to check his swing. Now look to third, and he held up.
Nope.
Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Set down on strikes. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Set for the last half of the
off
seventh.
for the Brewers.
Now for Milwaukee,
Left fielder,
Mickey
Moniak.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 0-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Up
Now
next
it's
for the
shortstop,
Brewers,
Miguel
the
Rojas.
shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
And there's a ball. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late. Chases the fastball up the
Up
ladder.
next for the
Struck
Brewers,
him out.
center fielder,
Back to the top of the order now.
Blake
Next for
Perkins.
Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout.
That's
Just
outside.
missed.
Aye.
And that
Outside,
misses.
that's a ball.
2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. That's the third out. Ready to begin the
Leading
8th.
off for the Astros,
And stepping in for
center
the
fielder,
Astros,
Mike Trout. Now pitching
Mason
for the Brewers,
Engler taking over on the
number
mound.
59.
We need someone to stop.
Engler.
There it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
Ball. That's down.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. Cut on and miss. That's one away.
Up
The
next
leadoff
for the
man is out
Astros,
in the 8th.
catcher, Yadier
Yadier
Diaz.
Diaz. Up next for the Astros. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location, you just guess wrong.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman,
Bases
Jared
empty.
Triolo.
Next to hit, Jared Triolo. Batting for the first time here in the 8th inning after coming into the game as a pinch runner. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th.
Leading
Up now
off for the
Milwaukee,
Brewers,
Bryce
second
Terang.
baseman.
Brendan Little will take over here.
Now
And they felt it was time to bring on a
Number
left-handed reliever
54,
from the pen with
Brendan
a lefty hitter
Little.
coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
He was late there. Strike one. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One down. And here is
Up next
Terry
for the
Carpenter.
Brewers, designated hitter, Terry Carpenter.
Ball.
The Stros leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. No question about this one. It's out of here. A monster shot to right. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-3. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And it's fouled off. One down. And there's a foul ball. Got him. 2 away.
Up next for the Brewers, first baseman,
Now base is
Ben
empty. Up
Wright.
now for the Brewers. First offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Brewers move closer with this play. It's now 6-3. All set to
Leading
start
off
the
is
9th in
Houston,
this one.
first baseman,
And stepping
Paul
in for the
Goldschmidt.
Astros, Paul Goldschmidt. On the ground right side. Handles, throws the first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next
Digging
for the
in,
Astros,
Michael Hellman.
left fielder, Michael Hellman.
In the air, right field, Freeland. In position, out, number 2. Back to the top of the
Up
order.
next for
And
the
next to hit for
Astros,
Houston,
shortstop,
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled hard the other way.
A little tardy on that fastball. Going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Got it. That's out number 3. here at American
Leading
Family
off for the
Field.
Brewers,
All set for the
right
bottom
fielder,
of the ninth.
Sal
Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Frelick. Now pitching for Houston, number 71,
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
It's softly on the ground left side. Over to Goldie.
He's out.
One out, bottom of the ninth. Next for the
Up
Brewers,
next for the
William
Brewers,
Contreras.
catcher,
1 for 3.
William Contreras.
Yeah.
That two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters just runs in on those hands.
Hey.
Takes a strike. Pater in his 9th season. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Ball
1.
there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him off. Gotta stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him swinging for the K. Just one out
Up
remaining
next
for the Brewers.
left
Who
fielder,
outfaces him?
Mickey
Moniak. Up now for the Brewers. Sliced hard but foul. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
6-3 our final score. Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.